Musicians don't work.
Singing makes the time go by fast. It takes your mind off working. You see, snap, jump, ping.
Well, it sounds like you were all ready to work then. Phoebe?
Yes, yes. Up to the orchard floor.
Makes you feel so fine looking out across the orchard in the bright sunshine. Hey ho, makes you feel so free, standing at the top of an apple tree. Up in the morning, good Lord, the sun, I don't get back until the day is done. My pickaxe heavy, my shoulders sore, but I'll be back tomorrow to pick some more. Hey ho, makes you feel so fine looking out across the orchard in the bright sunshine. Hey ho, makes you feel so free, standing at the top of an apple tree. You start from the bottom, pick up my banana ground, then you pick that tree clean all the way around. Then you set up your ladder and you climb up high. You're looking through the leaves at the clear blue sky. Hey ho, makes you feel so fine looking out across the orchard in the bright sunshine. Hey ho, makes you feel so free, standing at the top of an apple tree, standing at the top of an apple tree.
Apples, apples, 2 for a nickel. Apples, apples, 2 for a nickel. Apples, apples, 2 for a nickel.
We sang while we farmed, and we sang while we built. The first commercial train car construction began in 1826.
And by 1827, just one short year later, the first regular carrier train, both passenger and freight, the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, was completed.
The Baltimore and Ohio Railroad? The B&O Railroad?
Like in Monopoly?
Yes.
The beach! Are we going to build sandcastles?
You're digging for really big saltwater clams called gooey ducks. You dig deep in the mud to harvest them. It's work.
Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day.
You can hear the diggers say as they're headed for the bay.
Oh, I gotta dig a duck, gotta dig a duck a day.
'Cause we get a bug a duck if we dig a duck a day. So I gotta dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Oh, it takes our luck and a certain kind of luck for to dig around the muck for to get a gooey duck.
Cause I get a bug a duck.
If I go and dig a duck, so I gotta dig a duck. Gotta dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck. Dig a duck, dig a gooey duck. Dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck. Dig a duck, dig a gooey duck. Dig a duck a day.
Cattle drives were an important part of the story of the American West.
Drovers herded thousands of cattle from ranch lands in the west to markets in the east, where the prices were higher.
Life on the trail was hard. We'd sing, tell yarns, and dream of the profit at the end of the trail.
There ain't no sign the race was on to get that cattle to market.
Where's my horse? I told you to give me a horse. I cannot believe y'all forgot my horse. I didn't miss this horse.
Walking one morning for pleasure, we find some cowpunchers come riding along. Their hats were thrown back and their spurs were a-jingling, and as they approached they were singing this song. Yippee-ki-yo, you long through the years, it's your misfortune and none of
all the time. They'd sing it for lots of different reasons. They'd sing to regulate responsibilities. It would also help them pass the time during the arduous tasks of sailing. Singing could also help you synchronize your work. Jobs like pulling up ropes, casting the anchor, setting the sails, all required the sailors to be working in unison.
I guess everyone sings when they work. Who's Johnny? Do musicians sing?
Musicians don't sing. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Yeah. Those songs that sailors would sing were called sea shanties. There's lots of different ones. Some are very popular. There are songs like the Wellerman Song, Santiana, the Mariner's Revenge. One of my personal favorites is a song called Leave for Johnny, Leave Her. A lot of people think that the song was written by the Assassin's Creed video games, or rather for the Assassin's Creed video games. But in reality, the song was invented in the 1800s.
Who was Johnny? That's so sad. Why did he leave her?
Who was her? She.
Well, Johnny wasn't one person. Johnny was any sailor, like John Doe. And her was the ship that they were sailing on. See, it's a pretty common misconception that the song is about some sailor named Johnny who's going off to sea and leaving behind a wife or sweetheart. But in reality, the lyrics, "Leave her, Johnny, leave her," are about any sailor, and it's about leaving the ship. It would be sung on the last day of the voyage, and it was a complaining song.
A complaining song?
Well, see, if you complained during the voyage, you could get in trouble. So sailors would wait for the very last day when they were about to make port, and they'd make up a verse of the song, "Leave her, Johnny, leave her," right on the spot about whatever had bothered them the most about the voyage, whatever they disliked the most. They'd sing a verse and they'd take turns. Like, hold on, I'll make one up right now, give me a second. Got it. When I scrubbed the deck, oh, the sun burned hot. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. To the brig with thee if you miss a spot, and it's time for us to leave her. See, it's that easy, guys. I just made that up myself. And I've never even scrubbed a deck. If I had scrubbed a deck, I wouldn't have missed a spot. It would have been perfect. That's just second. Alright, you ready? I thought I heard the old man say, "Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shifted green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Well, I hate to sail on this rotting tub. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. No grog allowed, eating rotten grub, and it's time for us to leave her. So leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Well, we swear by rote for want of more. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. But now we're through, so we'll go on shore, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage was long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
year was 1860. As I was saying, the year was 1860. Our union was made up of 33 independent states and 10 organized territories. Oregon had been the last to join the year before.
The 1860 United States Census was complete, and our nation was now home to 31,443,321 people.
These United States were 15 years away from our 100th birthday. The nation was in turmoil and poised on the brink of war. Who are we going to war with this time?
Not so French.
We were fighting amongst ourselves. How sad is it, Olivia? That's so sad. What were we fighting about?
All the reasons are complicated. One of the arguments was whether our federal government, the elected officials in Washington, D.C., could tell the independent states what to do. An issue central in the fight is the practice of slavery.
What's slavery?
Slavery is when others are allowed to own people as if they were property instead of people. Slaves were not free to make any decisions for themselves. Their lives were spent serving others, and they were often cruelly treated.
Of all the people counted in the 1860 U.S. Census, 3,953,760 of them were enslaved.
These census, they are very precise.
The states above the Mason-Dixon line wanted slavery to be abolished, and for the federal government to preserve the nation by preventing any state from seceding from the Union. The states south of the Mason-Dixon line wanted slavery to remain legal, and for the states to govern themselves.
The Mason-Dixon line is a boundary line, originally surveyed in the 1700s by Charles Mason and Jeremiah Dixon to resolve a land dispute. It became a symbol of the division between free and slave states.
Both sides believed that they were right and their cause just. But even through the pain and misery of war, America still sang. They sang as they marched to battle. They sang in camps and in prisons. They sang in churches, asking God to end the struggle. The enslaved sang songs of freedom and escape. Through it all, America sang.
Southern soldiers sang their desire to return to Dixieland, south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Was in the land of cotton, old times there and now forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. In Dixieland, where I was born, early on one frosty morning. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. I wish I was in Dixie, hooray, hooray. In Dixieland, I'll take my stand to live and die, Dixie, away. Away, away, down south of Dixie. Away, 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 down south of Dixie. I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there and now forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland.
Slaves sang songs with hidden messages on how to escape to freedom in the North. The songs Follow the Drinking Gourd, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, and Wade in the Water were a few sung to help free the slaves.
What's the drinking gourd?
Stars in the shape of a big dipper that points to the north.
The drinking gourd, oh, the drinking gourd. For the old man is awaiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. Goes back and the first quail calls. Oh,
stories of our Civil War are sad and grim, and they are not easy to tell. The effort to save these United States, rescue slaves, preserve our nation, costs more than any war we have ever fought. And yet, in the midst of the suffering, even amid fighting, took time to sing fun songs. So in honor of them, we will too. Now, does anybody know what a Gilbert Pea is?
They're little peanuts.
Yes, and they were part of the rations for the Southern Army. Goober peas were so important they sang about them. The tune would help them march together, pass time, or just for fun. The publisher cleverly credited the song to Mr. Peanuts, and it is still sung in the South today.
Sitting by the roadside on a summer's day, chatting with my messmates, passing time away. Lying in the shadows underneath the trees, goodness how delicious, eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness how delicious, eating goober peas. Just before the battle, General hears a row. He says,
The Yanks are coming, I hear the rifles now.
he looks down the roadway, what do you think he sees? The Georgia militia, cracking goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness how delicious, eating goober peas. I think my song has lasted just about enough. The subject's interesting, but the rhymes are mighty rough. I wish the war was over, so free from rights and fleas. We kiss our wives and sweethearts, say goodbye to goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness how delicious, eating goober peas.
All longed for the war to be over and for their loved ones to return home safely. This next song was written by Patrick Gilmore to comfort his sister as she prayed for the safe return of her fiance.
The song's lyrics and melody resonated with both soldiers and civilians alike, offering a hopeful vision of the war's end. It was immensely popular, becoming a beloved song on both sides of the conflict.
Attention!
When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, 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 hurrah. We'll give him a hearty welcome and hurrah, 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 hurrah. The men will cheer and the boys will shout, the ladies they will all turn out and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. The old church bell will peal the joy, hurrah, 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 hurrah. To welcome home our darling boys, hurrah, 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 hurrah. The little lads and lassies say with roses they will strew the way, we'll all feel gay.
Bow, face! Bow, face!
Hurrah, hurrah,
Give the hero 3 times 3, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. The laurel wreath is ready now to place upon his royal crown. We'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. The North was confident that their cause was righteous and that God was on their side. This hymn became the Union's anthem during the war between the states and has been sung during every war since, asking God for justice.
I have seen them in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have built in him an altar and they
because we're still the United States.
I'm glad we're still the United States. I'm glad people can't be slaves anymore.
After 4 long years, the terrible war was over. The Confederate armies surrendered to the United States in April of 1865.
And then everything was fine. How could everything be fine? It was awful.
The United States now entered an era of recovery called Reconstruction. It was a complex and challenging time. From 1865 to 1877, efforts were made to rebuild the southern states and reintegrate them into the Union. The wounds were deep.
Take heart, our story is not over yet. These United States are still the land of the free and the home of the brave, and we still sing.
In 1893, there were 38 states in our union. Colorado and Washington were the last states to join the union. The census counted a population of 62,979,766.
Catherine Lee Bates stood on Pikes Peak, one of the tallest mountains in Colorado. She said that the sight was so beautiful that it inspired her to write a song. The song was one of praise to God for the beautiful country He created, as well as a prayer and a plea to preserve our nation and to shed His grace on us, and that our country would live up to its high and noble ideals.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountain majesties,
carrying this ladder like everywhere.
Why have we been carrying this ladder everywhere? I know there's a reason, and not just because it says to do it in the script. There's another reason. Wait. That's all, folks.
Thank you everyone for coming out tonight, to our last show.
Please make a donation. You can get a concession on your way out. We really appreciate it, and thank you so much for being here. That is a donation in itself.
And thank you so much for donating.